Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. What a great week we had for gold and silver. Well, if you are new to the channel, I'm giving away free silver coins to subscribers. If you want to participate, you can watch the first minute of our previous video to better understand how you can win this free silver coin. The rules are also written on the comment section of this video. So in this video you'll find another 2 letters to complete the secret word. So stay tuned and good luck. Since the bottom in gold prices this year in March, when gold was priced at $1,670, we have been saying that gold would run to $1,750, trade sideways for a little bit, break above $1,800, and then run to $1,830. You don't believe I said that? Well, check this video published in March 21st. We have been saying that it will take 5 weeks to happen, but in fact it happened in 6 to 7 weeks. What matters is that already happened. Gold spot price actually went up to $1,843 on Friday, but closed the week in $1,831. In fact, this was gold's best week since December and looks like it could be the beginning of massive move higher. Now we look forward to the next levels. We'll talk about the next levels a little ahead. On the week, gold price went up 3.54%, platinum price increased 5.54%, and silver had over 6% price increase in this week. On the last video we also forecast silver to reach $30 an ounce until June. Silver spot price at the moment is $27.46. So we need a move 9.5% up to punch through the $30 level. We expect bigger gains in gold and silver on the second half of the year when the Federal Reserve changes its statement, acknowledging that inflation is not as temporary as they thought it would be. The Federal Reserve function is actually to keep the prices stable, but the Federal Reserve already changed its narrative a few times. First, they were saying that they are trying to create inflation with 2% targets. Then the Federal Reserve said they would allow inflation to run hot to average 2%, compensating for the past years without inflation. Now they're not saying they are trying to create inflation anymore, but inflation might be temporary as the economy reopens. In the future, they will say inflation is healthy for the economy or another excuse they can come up with. So watch out. Central banks are buying gold, they are racing to devalue their currencies, and they will lose the fight against inflation. We also mentioned that gold must go up for silver to rally. So this is about to unleash some point around June, July, at least this is how I see it. It's funny that last year gold went up from $1,450 to $2,080, so everybody was excited and talking about gold. Now, just because there was a little correction and consolidation over the past few months, people are not saying that gold is outdated and is a bad place for you to put your money. Well, these people are about to change their opinion once again. There are other investments better than gold for sure. Tesla and Bitcoin have outperformed gold in recent times. It's undeniable, but gold is a safe bet. Gold is up 600% in the century, while Nasdaq and S&P 500 are only 100% up on the same period. And even though Tesla and Bitcoin have outperformed gold, wealth preservation is not a race, it's a marathon. The economy and the monetary system are changing. People might say it's a conspiracy theory. It looks and sounds like, but it's already happening. So it's no longer a theory, everything is happening gradually. If you told anyone in 2019 that governments will be doing helicopter money, sending monthly checks and cash to people's home, then people will also say that it's a conspiracy theory. Well, it already happened and people see it's a normal thing right now. In 2019 I traveled to London and it was the first time I saw places not accepting cash. Well, the banknotes are legal tender, so why places within this country don't accept cash? I don't understand. Now they use the excuse of the pandemic to say that paper money transmits disease, so we must move to digital currencies for our own health. Do you see the changes slowly taking place? China leads the way. The Chinese digital yuan is already a reality. Cash payments in some countries in Europe are inexistent, and other countries in Europe, such as Italy, you cannot withdraw more than 1,500 euros. Conspiracy theory or not, there are changes gradually happening in the system. The next changes that we might see is a tax increase. When you get a loan to buy a house or a car, for example, you are not just taking money from the bank. You are borrowing from yourself in the future. At some point in the future, you have to pay for what you are spending today. So either you're gonna earn more or making cuts in your living standards. Correct? Same happened with the government spending. Governments are spending humongous amount of money today. So governments will have to pay for that in the future, either by cutting spending or earning more. Well, we all know that governments will not cut spending. So the governments will have to earn more, and they do that by increasing the taxes. As it is today, you work, your employer pays taxes to employ you, you receive your salary reduced because you also pay taxes. When you want to use your money that was already taxed to buy something, well, you're gonna pay sale taxes. Then you decide to invest in stock markets, for example, you take the risk, and if you have a profit, you will pay taxes on it. If you want to buy a house using your money that was already taxed, so you're going to pay more taxes to buy the house, and in the future, if you sell the house, you might have to pay capital gains taxes. You also pay taxes on your earnings. So every time you use money, you are paying taxes on the money that was already previously taxed many times before. So there are other taxes like inheritance, but the governments believe that we pay little taxes and they want to increase the amount of taxes that we pay. Now the Treasury Secretary of the United States and the President Biden are talking about increasing the taxes again. But they say, don't worry, we'll tax the rich only. Sure, they will tax the rich, but they will eventually need more money, and they will tax the medium class and the poor people as well. So eventually the tax increase will affect everyone and become a new normal in taxes. This has happened many times throughout history. To conclude, the system is changing. It might collapse before the change is complete, so there is still time to prepare ourselves, and that's what I'm doing. As price forecast, gold short-term momentum could make a run to $8,857 level, which could be followed by a move towards $1,925 resistance level. For the second half of the year, I believe in new all-time high for gold, as I mentioned on recent videos. Silver short-term should reach $28.85, then break above $30 some point in June, and finally moving towards $40 in the third quarter of this year. Could we see pullbacks in gold and silver prices before these levels? Sure, definitely. But gold and silver are starting a new leg up. We might also see the silver to gold ratio at 58, which starts to be very interesting for those accumulating silver. This will complete the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, protect your wealth, take care.